Hello and welcome to Your Journey Yoga. I'm Cheryl. Thanks for joining me today. On our mats, we're going to just explore and have fun, challenge ourselves, and just check in. We're going to let go of tension, tightness, negative energy, wherever it may be hiding. So just keep a smile on your face as best you can. Keep an open mind, an open heart. Let your body do what it can do. Celebrate what it can do. So sometimes we get caught up in the fact of, oh, I can't do that, I can't do this. You can do a lot of things. So we're going to celebrate what we can do. Okay? So if you need to stop. If you need a drink of water, make sure you have some handy. Grab one. Beautiful thing of this, you can always pause me. My family wishes they could do that more. But seriously, you can pause if you need to. You can stop if you need to. But the biggest thing is just take care of yourself. Okay? So with the water handy, something comfortable on your mat, sit up nice and tall. We're going to roll those shoulders up and back and let those shoulders slide down and away. Do that one more time. Make it big. Shoulders go up and back. Shoulders slide down and away. Take a big breath in, reach to the sky. As you exhale, turn to the right. Tap your fingertips to the floor. Inhale it back to center. Arms overhead. Exhale, turn to the opposite direction. To the left, tap your fingertips. Inhale, reach to the sky. As you exhale, hinge forward, reach it out. Little tap of the fingertips. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Core strong, hinge it all the way up. As you exhale, turn back to the right. Tap your fingertips. Inhale it back to center. Exhale, other side. Tap the fingertips. Inhale, reach to the sky, come back to center one more time. Exhale, flow forward, reach it out. Tap those fingertips. Inhale, reach it out. Hinge it all the way up. Exhale, release that right hand to the floor, left arm up and over. Inhale, reach to the sky, both arms come up. Exhale it up and over, take it to the left. Inhale, reach, both arms come up. One more time, each side, right arm. Left arm up and over. Inhale, reach to the sky, both arms come up. Exhale, other side, up and over. Inhale, reach to the sky, both arms come up. Exhale, release the hands to the outsides of your hips. Sit up nice and tall. Close your eyes, roll those shoulders up and back. And as you exhale, release the chin towards the chest. Inhale, head up nice and tall. And as you exhale, gently take your gaze towards the sky. Inhale, lift the head. Once again, as you exhale, chin towards the chest. Spine stays nice and tall. Inhale, lift the head. And as you exhale, gently release the weight of the head down. Now with that head back, lift your lower jaw towards the sky. Stretching through the throat, activating the muscles through the jaw. Gently release that lower jaw, slowly lift the head. Let's walk the hands forward. Fully extending those arms just as much as you like, and then relax the weight of the upper body down. We're going to open up those arms out to a nice wide T. We're going to lift the palms off the floor, pads of the fingers to connect to the mat. As you inhale, lift the spine, hollow your tummy and chest, tuck your chin, creating space between those shoulder blades. As you exhale, release it down. Walk your fingertips out just a bit. Inhale, lift the spine, hollow the tummy and chest, tuck your chin. Exhale and release. One more time, walk those fingertips out. Inhale, hollow the tummy and chest, lift the spine, tuck your chin. And release. Circle the hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, let your upper body be heavy. So we're just doing our best to let go of tension anywhere and everywhere. Feels right to you, keep those hands resting on the small of the back. If you wish for a little more intensity, roll those shoulders up and back, lift your hands towards the sky. Now those palms can be touching, those palms can be apart, the fingers can be interlaced, or if you have tight shoulders and you happen to have a towel, grab that towel. If you don't have one and you need one, pause me for a second. Go grab a towel. Grab that towel in each hand. Lift those hands and breathe. Now slowly, slowly release the hands to the small of the back. Release the hands, extend them out in front. Reach it out, hinge it all the way up. And release your hands to the outsides of your hips. Let's come up onto all fours. To tabletop. Hands are shoulder width apart, knees are hip width. Let's take a big breath into cow pose, tummy towards the floor. Gaze and sit bones to the sky. Exhale, lift your spine, hollow your tummy and chest, tuck your chin. Inhale it back to cow. Keep your core strong. Exhale it to cat. Lift your spine, tuck your chin. Let's do one more each direction. And come back to a neutral spine. Core strong, extend right leg straight out to the side, sole of the foot to the floor. We're gonna rotate our bodies and extend right arm to the sky, reaching up out of the shoulder, up to the tip of that right middle finger. Gaze is up towards the base of the thumb, or you can look straight ahead. Find what's right for your neck. As you exhale, release that right hand down. Draw that right leg in. Extend left leg out, sole of the foot to the floor. We rotate and extend left arm to the sky, reaching up as high as you can reach. Core is strong, space between the torso and the arm through that shoulder joint. As you exhale, slowly release that left hand down. Draw that left knee in and sit it back to child's pose. Extend the arms out nice and long. Sit bones back by your heels, forehead towards the floor. Nice big deep breaths. As you're ready, extend those arms out nice and long. Feel that extension through the side body. Noticing the tummy and chest resting on the thighs. If we're not quite there, that's okay. Work those sit bones back towards your heels. Now we're going to slowly walk those hands back up to a tabletop position. We're going to tuck the toes and lift the knees just an inch off the mat. So we stretch the toes and the arches of the feet. We strengthen through the shoulders, through the core, through the quadriceps. As you exhale, extend the legs, shift your weight back towards your heels. Inhale it back to that hovering tabletop, knees just an inch off the mat. As you exhale, extend the legs, shift your weight back towards your heels. Again, inhale it to that hovering tabletop. Once again, exhale. Extend the legs, let those heels sink. Hold here. And just gently alternate bending knees. So it's a little bit of a modified, if you will, or a smaller down dog. The hands and feet are a little closer than they would normally be. And just walk out the knees. You're not running any races, so just let yourself be as slow and steady as you like. As you exhale, let your heels sink. And we take our gaze between our hands, walking our feet in towards those hands to a forward fold, relaxing the weight of the upper body down. Head heavy, arms heavy, face soft. Let's shift a little weight forward into our toes, a deeper stretch through the backs of the legs, through the glutes. Now center your weight and then gently shift that weight back to the heels. Can you lift your toes? Now center your weight, bring your hands to your elbows. After taking a hold of those elbows, shift your weight forward into your toes. Now we've got added weight and that shift of our weight into the balls of the feet to influence our stretch. Notice the different muscles that come into play to help keep you steady here as well. Now slowly shift your weight back to your heels. Can you lift those toes? Now relax the toes, center your weight and gently sway side to side. Just let it sway. Again, we're not going on any races. We don't have to be super fast. Doesn't matter if we're slow. Just be you. It's your journey, after all. Coming back to center, relax your arms. Head heavy. Slowly, slowly roll it up. One vertebra at a time. With a big shoulder roll up and back. Shoulders slide down and away. Do that shoulder roll one more time just because it feels so darn good. Shoulders slide down and away. We step to the top of the mat if you're not already there. Feet are hip width apart. Shoulders are rolled back. Palms open to the front. Tummies are tight. Glutes are tight. This is our mountain pose. Inhale, reach. Exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhaling up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Walk, step, or hop to high plank. Crocodile down. Press it through, up dog. And exhale to down dog. Shifting our weight to our left foot, right toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that right foot through. Back knee down if you like, otherwise knee is off. Arms circle overhead to a crescent lunge. If you'd like, you can bring that back knee down, top of the foot to the floor. Hips are heavy, weight is forward, chest is tall. Breathe. As you exhale, flow forward, hands on either side of your foot. Tuck the toes if you need to. Lift the hips, sweep it back. Extend right leg to the sky. And gently release it down to down dog. Inhaling to high plank. Crocodile down. Press it through, up dog. This time adding an optional push-up if you like. To down dog. We shift our weight to our right foot, left toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that left foot through. Back knee down if you like, otherwise knee is off. Arms circle overhead to crescent. Full or half. Again, it's about that nice deep lunge. It's about that great stretch you feel through the front of that right leg. Shoulders soft. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, flow forward, hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back. Extend left leg to the sky. And gently release it down. Holding your down dog or inhale it to high plank. Crocodile down. Press it through, up dog. Again, that optional push-up if you like. To down dog. Find your breath. Make those breaths full and deep. End of your exhale, take the gaze between your hands. Walk, step, or hop to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Pull the hands to heart center. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhaling up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, walk, step, or hop to high plank. Releasing that right knee to the floor if you like, otherwise legs are going to stay long. We're going to turn and extend left arm to the sky. Lengthening, reaching through the crown of the head. Lengthening and reaching to the tips of the fingers. If you like, lift that top leg, flex your foot. Find your breath. Feel that extension, feel that reach, feel the strength. Slowly lower that leg. Slowly release that left hand. Come back to plank. Lift your hips to down dog. Find your breath. We shift our weight to our left hand, right hand reaching across to the outside of the left leg. Take a hold of that left leg anywhere you like. Let your head be heavy. Now if it feels right to you, slowly turn your gaze out underneath that left arm. Breathe. We bring our gaze back towards the floor, releasing that right hand to down dog, inhaling to high plank. Releasing that left knee to the mat if you like, otherwise legs stay long. We rotate and extend. Right arm to the sky, lifting and reaching as high as you can reach, lifting those hips. Find your breath. Now those feet can be staggered or those feet can be stacked. You can be down on your forearm. Find what's right for you. And if it feels right, lift that top leg. Flex your foot. Breathe. Again, how high are you reaching? How about your breath? Slowly release that right leg down. Slowly release that right hand down. Coming back to plank. Lift your hips to down dog. Shifting your weight to your right hand, left hand reaching across to the outside of that right leg. Just take a hold anywhere along the leg you like, and then let that arm be heavy. Feels right to you, turn your gaze out underneath that right arm. Find your breath. Gently release your gaze, release your left hand, and inhale it to high plank. Crocodile down. Press it through up dog. Optional push-up only if you like. To down dog. Taking the gaze between your hands, walk, step, or hop to forward fold. Bending your knees as much as you need to let those hands come to the mat. Breathe. We're going to lift that right foot, sliding that right hand underneath that right foot, palm to the against the sole of the foot, and then just gently place your foot against the palm of your hand. Top toes line up with the heel of your hand. Left foot lifts, left hand slides under, palm side up, and then just gently place the sole of the foot against the palm of the hand. Relax the weight of the upper body down. Now you may need to keep your knees bent, or you can lengthen your legs. We're going to shift some weight forward into the balls of the feet and the toes. So the backs of the hands are pressing into the backs towards the mat. Now lengthen through the crown of the head and slowly begin to lift. Arms begin to extend, still feeling that weight in the balls of the feet and in the toes. But as we lift, feel that wonderful stretch in the lats, through the spine, through that upper and middle back. You might even feel this in your lower back, depending upon how tight you are. But a wonderful stretch for your wrists, particularly after we were just in those side planks. This is gorilla pose. As you exhale, slowly lower yourself back down. Release one foot to release your hand. Lift the other foot to release your hand, hanging in forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Exhale, release that right arm towards the floor. Left arm reaches high. Lean in and reach. Inhale, both arms come up. Exhale, other side, lean in and reach. Inhale, both arms come up. As you exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Walk, step, or hop to high plank. Crocodile down. Press it through up dog. Optional push-up if you like. To down dog. We shift our weight to our left foot. Right toes to the sky. As you exhale, sweep that right foot to the outside of that right hand. Rotate your body and extend. Right arm to the sky. As you exhale, release that hand to the inside of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back. Extend right leg to the sky. Gently release it down to down dog. Inhale it to high plank. Crocodile down. Press it through up dog. Hold your up dog. We're on the tops of the feet. We get as much of our legs off the mat as we can. We roll those shoulders back. Squeeze your buns. As you exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips to down dog. We shift our weight to our right foot, left toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that left foot to the outside of your left hand. Rotate your body and extend left arm to the sky. Reach as high as you can reach. Work to stack your shoulders, to stack your arms. As you exhale, release that left hand down to the inside of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back. Extend left leg to the sky. And gently release it down to down dog. And just gently alternate bending knees. Walk it out. Head's heavy. Face soft. Breath just flowing. Just checking in to see how we're doing so far. As you exhale, let both heels sink. We shift our weight to our left foot, right toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that right knee through, foot to the inside. We come to pigeon pose. Now, if you are taking special care of your knee today, you're going to come over onto your right hip and draw that back leg in. So it's kind of taking the pressure off of that front knee. Back feels great, knee feels great. We're not lifting over onto our hip, but rather we're up nice and tall. We do our best now to let go through the hip. If the lower back needs a little bit of love here, we're going to bring those hands forward a little bit, or you can come all the way down into sleeping pigeon. Find what's right. Looking forward, sitting up nice and tall. Find your breath. If you like, lift an arm. You don't have to. So you can give it a shot, and if it doesn't feel right, particularly if it causes tension in that right hip, we're going to bring that hand back down. If it feels good to you though, keep it up, because that's just extra weight that helps you sink in. If you like, both arms come up. Find your breath. Again, does it cause tension in your hip? If it does, bring that hand back down. Gently release your hands and slowly walk them forward. Either fully extending those arms or stacking your hands. Relax the weight of the upper body down. Head just rests. We take a big breath in and we're going to squeeze every muscle in that lower body. Exhale and just let it sink. Sleeping pigeon, probably one of my most requested poses. Just so great for the hip, for the groin, for the knees, for the back, everything. So long as we're working to keep everything happy. If it's not happy, come out. Slowly walk your hands back up. One hand on either side of the knee. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, sweep it back. Extend right leg to the sky. Now we can keep that right leg high, or you're welcome to release it down. Holding your down dog, or inhale it to high plank, leg up or down. One push up. Again. One more. If it's in there, release your foot. Lift your hips to down dog. Gently alternate bending knees. Walk it out. Just allow those heels to sink. Let that breath to flow. As you exhale, let both heels sink. We shift our weight to our right foot, left toes to the sky. And as you exhale, sweep that left knee through, foot to the inside. Pigeon pose on the left side. So as we lift the chest, check in with the back. Always, we're checking in with the knee. So if we need to come in over onto the hip, come onto the hip and draw that back leg in. Knees are great, happy and healthy. Yep, we're gonna stay up nice and tall. Now that back, does it need to come forward to take out some of the arch in the back? Or are we good to stay up nice and tall? It's about being kind, challenging yourself, but honoring wherever you are. Because wherever you are, your body's allowing you to go here. Your mind's allowing you to go here. Can you still smile? How's your breath? So as we gaze forward, making sure we're taking care of the knee and the back. If it feels right to you, lift an arm. Now, does that make tension happen in the hip? If it does, bring that hand back down. Feels right? Both arms come up. Is there tension in the hips? If there is, bring them back down. Now slowly, slowly release your hands and walk them forward. Again, either fully extending those arms, resting the forehead towards the mat, or you're welcome to stack your hands, forehead to the back of the hands. We take a big breath in, we squeeze every muscle in that lower body. And then as you exhale, let it go. Big, deep, cleansing breaths. Allowing the body an opportunity to realize that you are not going to force things to happen that are not ready to happen. Gravity is our great friend, as are our exhales. So use those exhales to help gravity just allow you to sink deeper into the pose. Slowly, slowly, we walk those hands back up. One hand on either side of the knee. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, sweep it back. Extend left leg to the sky. Now again, we can keep that left leg high, or you're welcome to release it down. You know what's coming. So if you like, inhale it to high plank, leg up or down. One push up. Another. One more if it's in there. Release your foot. Lift your hips to down dog. Gently alternate, bend your knees. Walk it out. Nice, big, deep breaths. Let's inhale up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, press the chest and shoulders toward your thighs. Reach your sit bones as high as you can get them. And then as you exhale, let your heels sink. We inhale it to high plank. Crocodile down. Let's come all the way down onto the tummy. Tops of the feet to the mat. Hands right by your shoulders. Chin to the mat. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, lift just the upper body. Gaze forward, maybe 4 or 5 inches out. Draw those shoulders down and away. Buns are soft. Tops of the feet remain on the mat. This is Cobra. Slowly release it down. Now bring the hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Again, if you have that towel handy, grab your towel if you can't quite interlace those fingers. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, lift. Reach those knuckles towards your feet. Roll those shoulders back. Find your breath. Half locust. And slowly release it down. Keep those fingers interlaced. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, squeeze your buns, point your toes. Lift those legs. The more you point your toes and the more you squeeze your buns, the higher you can get those legs. The more you fire up that lower body. And release. Take a big breath in. We're going to put those two together. As you exhale, lift. Squeeze your buns, point your toes, reach with those knuckles. Roll the shoulders back. Locust pose. And release. We're going to do that one more time. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, lift. Reach. Point those toes, lengthen through the crown of the head, gaze forward, 5 or 6 inches out. And release. Bring your hands right by the chest, press it back to child's pose. Now locust pose can be kind of an intense pose. So just take a moment here. Check in with your breath. Again, a sense of gratitude. This amazing body of ours, allowing us to take this journey today. And let's slowly walk the hands up. Once again to tabletop. And we're going to cross that right leg up and over the left. And we're going to bring those knees just as tightly together as we can. And then open up those feet out behind you into like a big letter V. Now take a giant step forward with one hand and then the other. Now press through the palms of the hands as you press your sit bones back towards those heels, that space between the heels. Breathe. Now you are welcome to stay right here. If you like, start to walk your hands back towards those knees, allowing your bottom to sit between your feet. Now our knees stacking one on top of the other as best we can. Working to get that hip down. Find your breath. Let go of the tension in the hips. Breathe. Bring the hands to the soles of the feet, lengthening through the crown of the head. Let's slowly begin to hinge forward. Just allowing the weight of the upper body to come down. Let your head be heavy. Find your breath. Lengthening through the crown of the head, core strong. Hinge all the way back up. Release your hands forward. Let's come forward. Now releasing the legs, and we're going to switch to the other side. Crossing and bringing those knees together as best you can. So opening up those feet into a nice wide V. And we walk those hands forward and press those hips back. Relax the weight of your head. So again, we can stay right here because this is a pretty nice stretch. But if you're loving it and you want a deeper stretch for those hips, let's slowly walk the hands back towards the knees, placing your bottom between those feet, working to stack your knees as best you can. Now they may not perfectly stack, and that's perfectly fine. We're going to sit up nice and tall. Now just notice if that hip is pulled off the mat. If it has, draw it back down. We're working to sit up as tall as we can sit, always promoting good posture. Good posture is key to balancing, to staying strong and healthy, keeping that length in the spine. Relax your jaw, soften your eyes, bringing the palms of the hands to the soles of the feet. We lengthen through the crown of the head and slowly begin to hinge forward. Just relax the weight of the upper body down, noticing that beautiful stretch in the hips. Some of you might be thinking to yourself, beautiful? Not so much. It is beautiful, my friends, because it's allowing us to gain flexibility, to find those places in our body that are holding resistance and let it go. Those of you who know me have heard me say it a bazillion times, we hold negative energy in our hips. This is a beautiful opportunity to let some of that go. Now lengthen through the crown of the head, core strong. Let's hinge all the way back up. Awesome. Bring your hands forward. Come forward up onto the knees. Release those legs and let's sit it back to child's pose. Nice, big, deep breaths. And as you're ready, slowly walk your hands up. Come over onto one hip, sweep your feet around, and slide on down to the top of the mat. Sitting up nice and tall, reach to the sky, flex your feet. As you exhale, hinge your forward, reach it out. Tummy down, chest down, hands, and then relax the weight of your head down. We lengthen through the crown of the head, working to flatten out that back just as best we can, influencing that stretch behind the legs, in that lower back. Now let's walk the hands forward, one and then the other, as far as we can walk them, and then relax the weight of your head. Let the tension go in the neck, but feel that length through the side body. Feel that length through the backs of the legs. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. Soften your feet, close your eyes, and slowly roll back. Feel each vertebra touch the floor one at a time. And relax. We draw that right knee in towards the chest. Hands to the shin just below that right knee. Pull it in nice and tight. Shoulders nestle down, away from the ears, back towards the mat. Now release that right hand and extend it out to a T. Crossing that left hand to the outside of the right knee, pull your leg across your body. We do our best to keep that right shoulder from lifting off the mat. And then we turn our gaze out over that right arm. Close your eyes. Nice, big, deep breaths. Releasing that left hand, rolling back to center. Just sliding that right foot out. and allow it to rest. Left knee comes in, hands to the shin, just below that left knee. Pulling that knee in nice and tight, releasing through those hip flexors. Nice little release for the lower abdominals. Great little stretch for the quads. Relax your shoulders. Now releasing that left hand and extending it out to a T, right hand to the outside of that left knee, and gently pull your leg across your body. Keeping both shoulders on the floor as best you can. Now turn your gaze out over that left arm and close your eyes. Find your breath. Let the rest of the world go. Releasing that right hand, slowly we roll it back to center. And just slowly slide that left foot out. And allow it to come to rest. Bringing the hands to the tummy, one just below your belly button, one just below your sternum. We're going to close our eyes and find a comfortable place. Just taking a few moments to be quiet, breathe, and to let go of the rest of the world. Our practice time for ourselves, time away to reconnect mind, body, and spirit. Never a selfish thing. Always a great gift to ourselves, but also to the others in our life. Allowing us to be a better parent, a better friend, a better partner, a better co-worker. Every aspect of our life touched by this time we take to become the best version of ourselves that we possibly can. Our breath flows. Our mind and our body are quiet. Aware, yet away. Calm, but energizing. Allow yourself just a few more breaths to relax, adjust. As you're ready, our breath deepens. We wiggle our fingers and our toes. We stretch through the arms and the legs, the hands and the feet. And as you're ready, gently draw your knees in towards your chest, rolling to one side. And as you're ready, use the strength of your arms to help you come back up to a seated position, where we sit nice and tall, rest the hands comfortably, close your eyes and breathe. And as we bring our practice to a close, just a few words, always that I like to share. These words are for you to carry with you, or just let flow by. Make small commitments and keep them. Be a light, not a judge. Be a model, not a critic. Be a part of the solution, not of the problem. Let's gently open the eyes. Take a big breath in, reach to the sky, and exhale, thumbs to heart center. I wish you nothing less than an amazing rest of your day. Take care of yourselves, be well, stay safe, and until the next time we meet, the spirit in me honors the spirit in you, which means namaste.